Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sodaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling Podcast. Oh, yeah, you're loving it at elevator.
Living it up when I'm going down.
Loving it in elevator. Oh, boy, it's the holiday season.
Oh, yeah, it is.
We're going to be rocking around the clock like Aerosmith. Does Aerosmith have a Christmas album? They should.
They should. You know, when you asked that, you sounded like British or something.
Does Aerosmith have a Christmas album?
Does they?
Do they say Happy Christmas?
Like, you know, on like Below Deck, because so many people they work with so many people from all over the world, where like Americans start to kind of pick up. Yeah. Like, yeah, you sounded kind of like
me.
that. That's
I sound
you.
like someone faking an accent.
Yeah, you do.
Baby, here I am.
Cher has a Christmas album and it's pretty great.
She's like, Happy Holidays.
Pretty much. There's what, like, DJ play a Christmas, something like that. It's really
DJ play a Christmas song. I wanna
keep dancing all night long.
If I were Cher, that's the song I would sing.
Yes. She has a song that's that.
Do you believe in lights on the tree? Yeah. I can feel something in my chimney.
It's a good album. And yeah, it is. There is one called like DJ Play the Christmas Song, and it's great.
Well,
check it out, everybody. Share.
It is officially Christmas season, even though we are recording this before Thanksgiving. But
that's true.
That's true, and it's not a lie.
That ain't no lie.
I have said it before on this podcast. I believe spooky season, the actual spookiness of life, starts the week before Halloween and goes through New Year's Day. Because it's when it's dark. It's very dark out. And we're getting darker every day.
It's dark, dude.
Because like
it's like dark at like 4 o'clock now. It feels crazy.
I hate it. But I feel like it is when spookier things are happening. Red Bull, slam it. So all that to say, drink a Red Bull, go ghost hunting. Ooh. And then this is the season where you're going to be at parties. You're going to be with family. I want you to mine everyone you see for a spooky story. And especially if you have a holiday spooky story or something that is like, I don't know, winter, whatever. Send it to us, and in the title, put holiday spooky as part of it.
And we'll get to it.
Yeah, so send it to us. No. Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
So send your stories to funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Yes.
We're hankering for more, always.
Hankering.
Has anything spooky happened for you, Betsy?
Well, it's not crazy spooky, but it's enough to be like, is that where they put me up in Montreal for ghosts. Last time I was in town, which was like a week ago, multiple people were like, where are you staying? And I tell them where, and they're like, it's haunted. It's haunted. And my friend Poonam, who was staying there at one point, was like, it's so haunted. I asked to not stay there anymore. And I was like, what?
Oh, shit.
So I will say, it's weird. There's like the rooms, the setup is very strange. There are a lot of like kind of just like dark corners, like away from light, that don't see light. And so, and like they're deep and like long rooms. And so there are a lot of like kind of just weird little spaces where you are just like, And when I get up to go to the bathroom at night, I'm always like, don't imagine a little kid ghost. Like, you know, that vibe. But I have nothing that has happened to me. But one of the other cast members, besides Poonam, Sheila has had something happen to her there. So I gotta get her on.
Maybe by the time, that you go back, something spooky will happen.
I don't want it to. I have to sleep there. I have to get good rest so I can perform, Marcy.
What if it happens in the hallway?
Okay, that I could handle.
What if you see a Slimer just float?
Fun. Eating hot dogs.
Eating hot dogs.
So that was kind of spooky where I was like, wait, what? And like multiple people were like, oh yeah, it's like haunted for sure.
Yeah.
And at like different times throughout the days and stuff. And I was like, wait, what's happening? Why are we just talking about this now?
That's fun. Well, I don't have anything spooky, but I will say as of recording this, we're like I said, we're recording this before Thanksgiving, so we're recording this before our live my birthday show that will be live and live streamed, which it's still available until December 14th.
It's still available.
So I don't know what happens on that show, but here's what I think might happen.
Oh my God. We're going to giggle.
I think there might be ghosts there too, though.
Oh yeah, we're going to look for some.
I literally emailed and asked if there are ghosts to the tech guy. And I feel like Dynasty Typewriter feels haunted to me. So
I mean, yeah, it's LA and theaters. Theaters are ripe with spooky ghosts and spirits. I'm excited. Marcy got a bunch of equipment. So we're gonna full on, and we're not talking about my really good app though. My app's pretty good.
Like I said,
I'll keep it on.
It's not happened yet, but as of you guys listening to it, it will have happened. It will still be available exclusively online at Dynasty. But I think we can use your app. I think we could. I'll just say, I think a lot of stuff is going to happen. So
wow! Oh my God, Marcy, that's big.
We won't know until mid-December.
Yes,
to talk about it with our friends here, but
that's true. So you got to keep coming back to the podcast if you want to know if we get haunted.
Yeah, but also available. Anyway, I have some listener stories.
Yes,
and I got a couple beefier ones that I thought we could just
turkier ones, or beef. I like beefier, beefier,
Christmas hammier.
Christmas hammier. We got some hammier ones. Yeah, that's good. Or the Grinch, the roast beast. We got some beastier ones if we want to really A to Z it pretty hard.
Yeah, A to Z it. A to Z. Oh, well.
A to Z it, dude.
Baby, if you're ready, I'm going to play one. A beef.
Baby?
Beefer. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, play it for me, baby.
Okay.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I sent in 2 stories about my dad recently that are heartwarming stories. But this time around, I'm sending in a pretty freaky one. One that made me almost shit my pants. I hope it doesn't make you shit your pants.
Also, just have to say, very cool to fly a plane. This listener story.
In the middle, excuse me one moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached altitude. Feel free to walk around and
keep your seatbelt on when seated. But all right, sorry.
It has, I guess, a happy ending.
Oh, good.
Just kind of weird, so want to share it with you guys today. So about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, I was experiencing a health scare, essentially. I needed a biopsy and had already done a couple procedures, and we needed to go do one more. So I was scared because, hopefully this would give me answers, but also what would this mean? Am I going to be fine? Am I going to have to do more things down the road? So, yeah, I was a little stressed out. So I went to bed one night, and I don't even know what time I woke up in the middle of the night, but I woke up with sleep paralysis. And yes, I do know that sleep paralysis can be brought on by stress. I listen to you guys talk about this all the time, so I know that can be a thing, but this was a visceral experience, and I know that I was awake and it was happening to me. I can't even explain it. There was this woman that looked like a gypsy to my left, and my husband, I could literally feel him on my right arm, and I can see his body out of the corner of my right eye, but I couldn't say anything or move my arms to do anything. She was on the left side of me, and she was in a beautiful bodice with lace and ribbon, and she had this blonde, sparkling hair. Couldn't really see her face, but I know she looked beautiful, essentially. But I was literally trying to say, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she was throwing these, she was throwing lace ribbon or lace veils all over me, as well as throwing this powdered substance on me. And she kept just tossing this ribbon or whatever lacy fabric over me, and this powder continuously, and I could literally smell the powder. I can't exactly remember what it smelled like, but it I don't know, I want to say maybe, baby powder, but it didn't. It was different. It was strange, and it was cool to the touch when it would land on me. And I kept saying, please, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? But obviously nothing was actually coming out of my mouth, and I couldn't move. And then I hear this other woman behind my left ear talking to this gypsy woman and saying, I don't know why she's crying. I haven't heard anyone else cry like this. Why is she crying like this? What is she doing? Why is she crying? And then all of a sudden, they're gone. They're gone. And I took the deepest breath I have taken in God knows how long, and I just sat there in literal shock, trying to process what just happened. I didn't wake up my husband somehow, and I just sat up and just sat there and was like, what the actual hell was that? I didn't feel so scared that I don't know. I didn't feel like she was malevolent, or they essentially were malevolent. I definitely thought that they were doing something to me, but I don't know why, and I didn't really feel scared other than I couldn't say anything and I couldn't move my body, and I wanted to know what they were doing. So essentially I fell back to sleep somehow, woke up the next morning, told my husband about this story. I was crying when I was telling him because it was just so strange. And then my procedure was going to be kind of a week after this dream that I had. So my friends came over one day for lunch, and one of my friends, after I had told them what happened to me in my dream and or awake state, my encounter essentially, she's like, that's so weird. She's like, I've been watching this show on Disney with my kids about mummification, and it's just the neatest thing, and how they preserve bodies with lace and this powder, and
no.
I wonder if she was trying to preserve you or mummify you in a sense. And I was like, whoa, like that's actually really wild. I don't understand why though. Like I know that I'm stressed and whatever else, and so I don't know. I mean, I'm curious, honestly, if you guys play this, your thoughts on what that could be. If you think also that it could be she's trying to mummify me or preserve me, because I'll give you a little update. My biopsy came out perfectly fine, and I'm healthy, and so maybe she was preserving me in that healthy body that I'm in, and to protect me essentially. I'm really unsure of why that happened to me and what it might have been about. But I mean, that is a pretty neat suggestion. I'm curious what you guys think. Yeah, so that's my freaky story. Hopefully I have more stories to write in or voice record later for you guys. But again, still love you, and you're the best part of my week always.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, I like that idea
Uh-huh.
that they were preserving like your health.
The why is she they never cry like this is so wild.
Well,
it feels
yeah.
like it's almost like went back in time to like Egyptians when they were like burying somebody alive.
I
They're like,
said-
I
I think I had a less scary interpretation, which is like normally when we go bless people, they don't get upset, like, or that they're normally not aware, maybe. But I do like burying people alive.
Right.
I will say, just as a PSA, because I don't think it's widely known that that's a term that's the G word is considered a slur. We know that now which is really confusing because there literally are shows on television that are like my big fat, you know. I think it's the term, so it's not like a chastising of our listener at all, because I think a lot of people know that. And if you're in the Romani community, I think they still will call themselves that. But I think we call them Romani. That's just like a truly no chastising here, baby. We're just disseminating information that as we know it. But that's really I love the idea that it was a protection like ritual.
I do too.
I was Googling it to see like if I could find anything about it, but I couldn't.
And for them to feel like it wasn't malevolent or anything, where it's like, oh, that does feel very like, and when they're, going through health stuff is so scary.
Oh
God. That
I'm so
it is
glad.
like, they're protecting you.
Yeah, I'm so glad that it came back.
Me too.
Everything came back good.
Gosh.
Oh man. But that would, I mean, if someone were trying to like throw a bunch of lace on me.
Yeah, the powder is that is so strange. And then for a friend to be like, oh yeah, I was watching a thing about mummification, and they would throw, like, that's so specific.
Yeah.
That's so wild. Where it is like, are these like ancient spirits that are like, we're going to help you. We're going to help you.
Yeah, I like that.
I do too.
Also, like, I wonder if there's a connection in our pilot friends, like, ancestry.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That, like, could have been, part of your lineage.
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm just throwing
pilot
shit out
friend.
the wall. Our pilot friend. Sometimes it's so funny what the voice
so
memos.
Funny. It is just really, it's easy to just like kind of be like imagining what's going on as they're probably just sitting there, but just like, oh, Your dog is going nuts, man. Your dog is tap dancing right now for us.
It used to be like one of our favorite things to like just like be like, what's happening now?
What are we doing? Are you on a wave runner right now? Okay.
Hell yeah,
I
bro.
have a story. Shall I read it?
Please.
This one is titled Woodworking Ghost?
Oh, thank God, a useful ghost.
Wouldn't that be nice? Hey, ghost, put up this wallpaper, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm working on my MFA, and this is my last semester. A funny feeling has been the background to my thesis research paper and exhibition.
Awesome.
So thank you for helping me get through these final stages of a 9-year journey. Wow,
Holy
congrats.
shit.
Thank you for listening. That's so
nuts.
cool.
That's so
9
cool.
years of school. And that's after more
12.
years of school.
That's after 12.
That's after 12 years of school. That's so much.
I almost said
School.
that was 31 years of school, and it's not. It's not.
Dude, I was like, that's after like 20 years of school. And then I was like, no.
You're
no.
right. It's 21.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Hey,
If you don't count kindergarten, it's 22 with
I'll
kindergarten.
never count kindergarten.
Those idiots don't know
never
shit.
Count kindergarten.
And if
That's
you
not
are,
school.
also, if you're in kindergarten, you're listening to this, it doesn't count.
Fuck you. Yeah, it doesn't fucking count, kids.
Okay, we're sorry, kiddos. We're
Just
sorry.
kidding. Thanks for
We're-
listening, you
Thanks for
kindergartners.
listening,
We
5-year-old.
appreciate it.
Pinch your
Okay.
cheeks. I'm sorry.
Anyway, that's the email, not me being like, let's get back to it. I've
They
been
knew we were.
mentally-
They knew we were derailing.
Yeah, they're like, oh God, they're gonna talk about school and not know how many years of school they went to. Anyway, I've been mentally making a list of spooky stories I can't wait to share with you. I think I want to start with one that was possibly a time slip, maybe a ghost, maybe just a sleepy kid seeing things. Wow. When I was young, somewhere between 6 to 10, we lived in Noonday in a small town in East Texas. Noonday. That's a funny name.
Yeah.
It's Noonday.
It's like midday.
Yeah. But they're like, oh, God, there's already a midday down the road. We'll be Noonday. We'll be Noonday. Our family of 4 lived in a nondescript 3-bedroom, 3-bath, single story with a garage, backyard, and a chain link fence. Very standard for the 90s. One night, the whole fam was driving home from somewhere, church or maybe my grandparents' house, probably. I just remember it was dark, but per usual, the garage and porch lights were on. My mom was always a stickler for leaving lights on for when we came home, but they only lit up the front yard. As we were pulling onto our street and nearing the house, from the back seat I had a good view of the side of the house where the gate was. I was just chilling, ready to be home and go to bed when I saw something. Gasp! It was very brief. But I saw a guy with what I could only describe as a wooden plank, like what builders might use, slung over his shoulder. He was walking along the dark side of the house toward our backyard. I couldn't see his face, so I blinked, but he was gone. I sat silent for a few seconds, wondering if I should say anything to my parents. As we pulled into the driveway, I finally piped up and told my parents that I thought I saw a man walking on the side of the house. I think they shit their pants. My dad got out to investigate. My mom asked me questions. And when my dad didn't find anything, we proceeded to go inside and nothing more happened. I thought at the time that it must have been my imagination, and maybe it was. Maybe it was a time slip. Did the guy did have my dad's build, and my dad did a lot of repairs in woodworking, so carrying a board around was something that he might have done at some point in time. Whoa, that's interesting. But over the years, I wonder. Living in that house, I would often catch shadows out of the corner of my eye. My mom has ghost stories about finding drawers and cabinets open in the kitchen. Well, I guess I'll never know for sure what I saw, but I like to think it was something spooky. Love your show. Keep it scary. Stephanie, Austin, Texas.
Oh yeah, keep it weird.
Wow.
That's
It also was like, was it the dude who built the house? Or so, like...
Yeah, like oh
Or
man, I like
a time slip is nuts.
yeah, that like maybe dad was remembering something or I don't
Right.
know.
Oh, like as pulling in was remembering something, and then it like kind of came to be
Yeah.
for the kid. For Stephanie. Whoa.
That's freaky though. That would, and obviously, you guys, you always have to tell your parents if you see a ghost. No matter
Or a
what, you gotta.
man. You gotta, yeah.
Oh yeah,
A
yeah. If you
man.
think someone's sneaking around with a big old board,
Big old
knock,
board. What a
you're
funny,
not
like, criminal. Like, my weapon is a giant board. It's
big
really hard to
board.
carry around, but man, it
They
can do some damage.
they call me Big Bad Board.
Uh-oh, another big bad board strike in
There's
Noonday, Texas.
there's been a big back board, big back. I said big bad board sighting. Pookie,
Wow.
Pookie. All right. I have one.
Yeah.
Also, please, Stephanie, now that you're finished school, send us more stories.
Yeah. Now that you're done,
Now that you're done, you got time.
I have a feeling you're going into a job where it's a lot of work, too.
Doesn't it feel like I remember being in school and thinking, "Ugh, nothing will
my-
ever be as hard as this," and then the rest of my life was.
I don't know. It's kind of nice not having homework.
I feel like I have homework all the time.
Okay.
Watching reality TV is
Oh,
my homework.
yes. A thing that you like, yeah. Do you find that you're like, I don't love it as much anymore? Or do you
Oh.
still love it?
Well, I'm going to do it is like, oh, I have to watch this, and then I enjoy it.
Yeah.
In podcasting, sometimes it'll be like, we have to do this because we have to do this. Like
Right.
all of my podcasts are weekly,
Yep.
and yours too, right?
Yeah.
So that means people are relying on us. So you
Yeah, they
can't.
are.
Yeah, you can't like just call out sick. We push through or we reschedule everything. So
Yep.
like it's fun work. But like sometimes going to do it is like all right, let's do this.
Yes.
But I've never had a bad time doing it.
Same. Yeah. Yeah.
We wouldn't do it. That's why.
I mean, yeah, exactly. If it was ever a
do it.
bad time, I'd be like, I'm out of here, dude.
I'm not doing this.
I don't want
yeah.
to do this.
Also, we should shout out to our producer. We have a producer now, Becky.
Becky!
In fact, we should probably change our outro of our show so we actually acknowledge
yeah.
Becky. Sorry,
Yeah.
Becky.
Come on. We got to
But-
change that. We'll change
We
it.
gotta
We'll
change that. But
I mean, we made it 100 years ago.
Yes, absolutely. Before I even knew how to edit. But Becky makes it easier because she handles a lot of the stuff I
Yes,
would be doing.
thank you,
So
Becky.
Becky. It's
Becky
after
rules.
Thanksgiving, but we thank you. All right. And we still love it, and we love your stories. Send it to us. Funnyfeelingpod
Yes.
at gmail.com. You guys
Woo.
put the little thing up
Put
again.
it up. Put it
You like
up.
that? You like
Put
it when I
it
do
up.
this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
Also-
fancy, dude.
Send your stories to funnyfeelingpod at gmail.com.
We're so damn fancy.
Also, we're working on getting our YouTube channel up, guys, so that you have
That's
options
right.
to watch us over there.
We're going to have a YouTube channel.
I don't know how
Like,
that works. Again, that's on
subscribe.
Becky. That is on
Becky, we need your help big time. Yeah, Becky's
Becky?
like, let's do TikTok. And I was like, that I don't know.
Hey, man, do it if you want it.
yeah.
I mean, I actually do want it, but I can't do it. Anyway,
Yeah.
this is called My Basement Holds the Ghosts.
Ooh.
Bit long with many stories.
Wow, fun.
Hello, Betsy and Marcy. It's Sam from Ohio with 5 spooky short stories.
Hell yeah.
I
An
promise-
Anthology.
An anthology. I promise to make them super short so this doesn't get too long. These stories happened after I moved back in with my grandma after her boyfriend passed away. My then boyfriend and I were staying in the basement. It's as big as the main floor of the house. Half of it has old plank walls with chair rails with 70s wallpaper and that flooring that's a bunch of little rocks that lets moisture run through it because we do have issues with slight flooding when there's a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's
you're like,
very
oh,
like Florida flooring, you know?
yeah. But it's also funny to be like, these designers, they thought of everything. The people who thought of this, they thought of it.
It's
God
impressive.
bless them.
Like humans, we can really figure some shit out. It's pretty impressive.
And I will say this, that like as someone who is chronically online, always on TikTok, that people forget that we've been smart for a long time. In fact, we are probably dumber now than we ever have been.
Absolutely. We like all of the cool ancient civilizations are
So
brilliant.
much smarter. So much smarter.
And yeah, like it's frustrating when people are like, no, there's no way they could have built these incredible cities. And it's like, yes, there is. Like, humans can do it, man.
Yeah.
Like,
they invented math.
yes.
And why? Why?
Yeah, I know why. They're like, we got to count something.
They're like, let's create a problem.
Yeah, let's create something that kids are going to hate having to do.
Yeah, but like you have to know it so that you can build a roof.
Dude, did you know that like how kids are learning math is completely different than what we did? There's like a whole new system of how they learn like the multiplication tables and stuff. Isn't that my nieces were like telling me and I was like, what are you talking about, man? Isn't that nuts?
I don't know it, and I'm not gonna know it. And I don't know math anyway.
Never gonna know it.
I
don't care. I know how to use a calculator or Google.
I barely know how to use a calculator. Like I can't do actual like what would it be called?
Do you know how to write boobies into a calculator? Yeah.
8008. All right. I don't know how to do the IES.
135.
Learning, guys. This is a big learning episode. Okay. This is a long one, remember?
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's go.
The other side of the basement is old workbench style storage, wooden shelving under the stairs, and a small area where our washer and dryer are with a small card table to fold and some seasonal bedding storage. My grandma's boyfriend loved the basement and had a living room area set up. The other portion was like an office space with a small breakfast bar style table and stools. And off of that area, what he had set up as a bedroom, bed and vanity dresser. Anyways, the first 3 stories were in a few months' time, about 3 to 4 years ago. The fourth story was about the fourth tale. Story.
Yes.
Not just the fourth story of the house. The fourth story was about a year and a half ago, and the fifth story is from July 2025. Remember all these, guys.
Okay. Yes.
Keep it in your mind.
So pretty recent.
Yeah. All in the last...
Some of them are pretty recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are all post-pandemic stories.
Nice.
First, I was down in the bedroom area changing the sheets and caught a smell of some kind of cologne. I couldn't place what kind of cologne it was, but it was so strong that it was as if someone had broken a bottle on the floor, seeping into the small stones so you couldn't really get all of it cleaned up. I walked away from my side of the bed to get a breath of air and couldn't smell it anymore. Walked back to my side of the bed and smelled it again. I walked around the other side of the bed and couldn't smell it. One last time, I went to my side of the bed and could smell the cologne. I went upstairs to look in the medicine cabinets for any old bottles and couldn't find any. When I went to bed that night, I didn't smell the cologne. I feel like my grandma's boyfriend may have been stopping by to check out his man cave or check in on me. Who really knows?
Wow.
I feel like that's,
It feels exactly because you've had that happen.
Yeah, where I've smelled my aunt for sure, and my grandmother. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's really cool.
Just that's awesome.
This was my hair. I set this all up.
Yeah, this is mine. Pretty sweet, right? Oh,
yeah, you like this?
Nice.
Yeah. Second, I was super exhausted one day. I work in a factory building trucks, and it must have been one of my 10-hour days. With that being said, this could have been a hypnagogic experience, but with how many experiences I have racked up, I believe I am clairaudient, if not just empathic. So that means they
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
I was getting
And
close.
Claire's stinky.
Yeah, Claire sentient.
Claire's sentient. Claire's stinkient.
Claire stinkiant. I was getting close to falling asleep when I heard my name, Sam. I opened my eyes and no one was there. So I let myself be open and relaxed with my eyes closed. Sam, it said again, just simply trying to get my attention. Hello, I replied out loud with something along the lines of what can I do for you? Then I heard a more raspy, louder voice. Help me.
No.
I curled up into the fetal
Marcy.
position with my face all scrunched up, eyes closed tight. I haven't heard any voices before this incident, nor have I heard any voices since this incident. But fuck.
What? Ew. Marcy, that was a good performance. It was a jump scare. It got me good. It got me really good. Woo.
Gotcha, good. Ew, I don't. Again, could it be boyfriend ghosts?
Yeah, but why help me?
me.
Help me.
Just, I don't know. That sucked. That's,
That
to be honest,
sucked,
that
dude.
sucked.
Sam, that sucks.
Okay, Sam, sorry, that really sucks.
I don't know what it is, and that sucks.
Especially because you're trying to like make yourself open to be
Yes.
like, let me hear you.
Yeah, and then for it to be like, okay, fine, I'm gonna fucking scare you.
No,
Don't do that. Come
punk.
on.
Come on. All right. Third, another night when I was super exhausted. I was tucked into bed on the verge of falling asleep when I heard my then boyfriend's little girl fur real dog start barking.
Wait, what? For real? For real, dog.
My then boyfriend's little girl's fur real dog start barking. I don't know what fur real is. Is that like a
Like for real dogs, but funny, like a pun.
FUR? So fur real is like a toy brand. I'm looking it up.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was a pun of like they're the for real dogs. They're for real. They're not ghost dogs.
Well, it's a pun for a toy company, yes, but not from.
Oh, it's a
this...
toy company?
Yes, it's like a Fur Real is the name of the toy brand. Fur Real. Anyway,
What kind of
angry
toys do they
about.
have?
They have fur.
Dogs?
These they don't have real fur though. It looks fake to me. Anyway, heard my then boyfriend's little girl's fur real dog start barking. This toy was in a basket in the bar portion of the basement, across the room from the bed. The toy hadn't been played with in a while, so maybe it was just the batteries going bad. But me being the spooky person I am, I started asking, is something making that toy go off? Barking. Does someone want to speak with me? Barking.
Oh.
I left some silence to see if the toy was going to go off in increments like the battery was dying. The dog didn't bark. Is this person family to me? Barking.
Whoa.
I let them know. I am super tired and would like to go to sleep. If you can please come to me in my dreams and let me know what you're trying to tell me now. The toy stops barking and I fall asleep. Later in the night, my boyfriend comes down to bed and the toy starts barking again. He was sitting on the edge of the bed when it started going off. It continued to go off and he got up and went over to the toy and did something. I don't know. I kept my eyes shut and it stopped barking. It never made noise again. He killed that dog. No, he probably took the batteries out maybe or turned it off.
Whoa.
Do you think boyfriend ghost is just like, I got a lot to say?
Yeah, hey, I got a lot of stuff to say.
Wake
You're
your grandma
trying
up.
and I'm trying.
Yeah, a lot of shit to say.
Wow.
Fourth, I was not aware of this story when it happened. It did not happen to me, but to the guy I was dating in the first 3 stories. At this point in our relationship, things weren't going very well, but I was in the headspace that no one else would love me, and this was just what I was going to have to put up with for the rest of my life. Oh.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I don't remember what it brought. Yeah. Honestly, who cares? I mean, not who cares, but like, love yourself, man.
Yeah.
Hang out with buddies.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. And it just happens to so many people, you know.
To so many people
But
where they're
it
just
sounds
like,
like
I think also, like, not to wax on it, but like, we're just told that we have to partner in this
Yeah.
life romantically.
yeah, dude.
And it's simply not,
not
it's not for
true.
everyone. It's not for everyone.
It's not for me, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Has not yet been for me. So, not saying never, but so far. And also, I love my life. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
can't wait. Can't wait to have a compound with all my friends.
Ooh, yeah. Did you see that? Oh no, sorry. Did you
No.
see that story about these nurses who? I mean, not nurses, nuns who ran away from a nursing home that they were forced to go into, and they escaped it and went back to the convent that they all loved. They're like in their 80s, and they're like, for years we've been telling people we do not want to be here. We don't need to be here. And they escaped and made it back to their convent.
Oh, thank God.
Isn't that funny? I don't know where we're at yet with that happened a couple of days ago. I hope they're doing fine. And
Free. Hope they're free.
I hope they're free. Little nuns on the run.
Little nuns. Yeah.
Cute.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. Anyways,
no,
continue.
it's okay. Anyway, so I don't remember what had brought up the conversation, but my guy had probably been sleeping on the couch a lot. We not only had our bed in the basement, there is a twin bed in the small spare bedroom, and there was a full-size bed we had in a room for when his teen son would stay. So I would get irritated that he would sleep on my brand new couch and not in a bed.
Yeah, plenty of beds. Come on.
You're just trying to make a point, you know?
Yes. Yeah, I
trying to
guess I'll
make-
be on the couch. It's like,
Oh, I
go
guess
to
I'll go sleep on the
bed.
couch. You're such a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, just go. There's so many beds in this house.
Yeah. He told me that he was a little nervous to go to bed in the basement because he had been pushed. Oh, okay. Well,
There, now we're going.
I
Now
guess
we're
we were a little harsh.
We jumped the gun. We jumped the gun.
we were victim blaming there. Come here, Mama. You wanna get my lap? He didn't knock into anything or trip over anything. He was shoved. No one in
Wow.
that house has even been touched, me nor Grandma.
You think it's
So many
boyfriend?
people, huh?
Do you think it's boyfriend being like,
Boyfriend
get
goes-
out of here, dude?
Mama is like being weird about getting my lap. She's desperate to pull out some wires. So no one had been touched, me nor my grandma. So may have been one of my past relatives letting him know that he should probably get out. Ha. He later said he was getting nightmares in the basement as well. One of which was an old hag with gems in her teeth screaming in his face to get out.
Ooh, gems in her teeth. This feels like it's like boyfriend being like, all right, everybody I've been meeting in this afterlife, let's get this dude out of here.
I mean,
And
also,
gem lady's like, I'll do it.
there's also a possibility where this is just like a portal up in here.
Yeah, that's true. And like if they feed off of negative energy or something like that, like
Or protecting, who knows? Yeah.
or protecting. Yeah.
Bark for real.
Bark.
Finally, Mambo number 5. Just kidding. They said that, not me. And I like it. I wanted them to get credit because I liked it so much.
That was good.
Mambo number 5. A little bit of Monica.
Woo.
Fifth, In July, I started getting into the spooky feelings, excited for fall. Yeah, that's when it starts.
We're in it now, dude.
I realized I was about 2 years behind on your podcast, so I started listening when I started at work, and I would listen on my way home, and when I would be done. Sorry, and when I would be doing work around the house. It's been a while since I've had something spooky happen here, so I thought I would fuck around and find out.
Whoa.
Bravery. I was taking my second or third load of laundry into the basement, transferring the washed into the dryer. I stopped to face the center part of the basement and said, "If there are any spirits down here, please knock on the wall." Realizing most of the walls have concrete behind them, I specified these wooden walls that were dividing the rooms in the central part of the basement. I stood there for a minute, didn't hear anything, so I started loading the washer. Special note, I left my phone upstairs charging because I had been folding some laundry on my bed. I started hearing something. I couldn't specifically make out words, but more like the tune as if music were playing. I thought my phone was ringing, so I stopped, walked into the living room area around the back where the bedroom is, right under where my room is now, and I didn't hear anything. Mind you, my now boyfriend's ringtone is a country song. It goes, "When I see your face, I know God made you for me. You make it easy." And I don't know that song, so I couldn't sing it.
I know. That was good, though.
Yeah. "When I see your face, I know God made you for me. When you make it easy." Yeah.
I'm blowing
on a jug.
I'm jugging it. Yeah.
Jugging it. And what I had been hearing made me think it was him calling me. I dismissed it, thinking I will call him when I get back upstairs. I started packing up the clothes and putting them into the washer, and I started hearing the tune again. So now I'm thinking something must be up for him to call me twice in a row. He's never done that, so I got a little nervous that something was wrong. I hurried up and started the washer and headed upstairs back into my room on the main floor. I looked at my phone and I had no missed calls. I didn't leave anything playing in my room, no music, no podcast, not even the TV. My grandma and grandpa used to listen to a lot of country music when I was younger. My grandpa passed away in 2017. Not sure who was playing music for me or what the song was, but I was kind of excited to see I still had a ghost here, and I still have some kind of connection to the other dimension. Yeah. Thank you, ladies, for having such an amazing space for us to share our stories, and I'm really sorry if this was too long. Much love, Sam from Ohio. Not too long.
Sam, it seems like you are Claire Audio.
Audient.
Clairaudience. Right? Hearing that music and stuff.
And I do think that basement is just like a hotbed for ghosties.
It feels like it, where it is just game on, and you're like in the Insidious house. Got a bunch of different ghosts hanging out there. It's a portal, dude.
Oh, portal. Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. You're living on a portal.
I think you might be on a portal, dude.
This house is on a portal.
My dude? Portal house.
Portal house.
All right. We're going to listen to another one. If you're ready. And you're nasty.
I'm both. I'm ready and I'm nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me.
There we go.
Hey y'all, so I am procrastinating so hard right now. So I'm going to share a work ghost story. A couple years back, I was friends with this gal whose mom was a psychic medium. Mom has this story when she was like a teen. She was getting ready to go to a party. They'd stopped off at a gas station and were purchasing the booze, getting some gas. And she looks over and she sees a young woman in the passenger seat of a car. And she just has this really bad feeling about the young woman, like something bad is going to happen to her. But she says, I guess it was like at the beginning of her, psychic journey. And also she was young and was going to go out partying. So, I mean, and then also like, what do you say? So she didn't really know what to say. She just kind of like watched the woman for a little bit and then, took off. Anyways, a couple months or maybe years later, they end up catching the freaking Green River Killer, and she realizes that the car that the young woman was in, similar to or exactly the same as the Green River Killer's car, they were in the area where he used to pick up and drop the bodies of the women, so like Pacific Highway area here in Washington, near lots of like woods and stuff. So she strongly believes that the young woman that she saw was in fact a victim of Green River Killer. So now these days she's fully into her psychic mediumship. So anyways, back to me and the friend who is her daughter. We were working together in the office. This is pre-COVID, so everybody's, in office, whatever. We have our agency has like about 200, 300 employees that work on this top level of this office. Office is almost completely empty. It's a Friday. We were working about an hour late working on a project. So nobody's there. Of like the 300 people that usually work there's maybe like 5 people in the building. Hallway lights are out now because it's past 5 o'clock. So the kind of main areas of the building are kind of dark. So I have to cross across a hallway, and it's like key card, cross the hallway, key card, bathroom type stuff. Cross across the hallway to go to the bathroom. Go into the bathroom, and there is somebody at the far end of the stalls, far right. I can see their white tennis shoes underneath the stall. Sweet. I go to the far left. We don't need to be pissing companions. And I'm sitting there and scrolling on my phone, and I do not hear actually, I did hear the door squeak open. It's a very old bathroom, so all the doors are like very squeaky. So I hear the door squeak open, and I'm like, okay, the usual, like they're gonna wash the hands, and then there's a second squeaky ass door, and then the last door that you have to open with the key card. Lots of doors, and I'm right in front of all the doors, so for sure, I was expecting to hear her. Don't hear her wash her hands. Immediately think like judging, like, okay, that's really gross. But then I don't hear the squeaky door or the key card door. And I'm like, okay, maybe she's just standing there, and I'm kind of like, oh great, I'm gonna have to talk to a coworker in the bathroom, which I don't like doing. Anyway, so I come out, and nobody's freaking in there, and the door to the stall that was closed when I got in there is now open, and nobody else is in there. So I wash my hands, and I immediately get chills. Go into like the kind of secondary room before you get to the bathroom with the key card door. Nobody's there either. I would have heard the squeaking doors. Freaked out at this point. I'm like, there is absolutely no way that this woman could have left without me hearing her leave. Go over to my friend. I'm like, hey, I'm pretty sure I just saw a spirit in the freaking bathroom. Immediately she texts her mom. And as I'm driving home, her and her mom get back to me, and they're like, oh, it's a spirit, and she latched onto you. When you touched something just out in the world, she latched onto you because she is kind of lost, needs help crossing over, and she felt that you were kind and that maybe you guys had some personality traits that were very similar. She seemed like somebody, I guess this is what the psychic medium mom was saying. She seemed like somebody that was like, maybe like traumatized, maybe abused, and just like a lost soul looking for a friend. So the mom also says that she will appear again to me, and I just need to tell her that her brother, it was like Abraham or Benjamin, like kind of like an old timey dude's name, is waiting for her on the other side, and it's okay for her to cross over. At this point, I'm kind of like, okay, maybe. I'm not, fully believing it. Get home that evening, I almost forget about it, because at this point it's already like almost bedtime. I'm sitting watching a show, and I just get the feeling to turn around. I feel like something's behind me, and I turn and look and kind of do like a corner of my eye type thing, and over at the door there is a freaking orb just hovering by the door. And this is an orb I'm seeing IRL, like with my eyeballs, not like through a screen or anything, like a camera or a picture. I'm seeing a freaking orb floating there, and I get those goosebumps again. And so I face forward, face the TV again, and I'm too scared to like open my mouth and use my voice voice to talk. So psychically, I'm just kind of like, hey, I think she had told me her name too. At this point, I don't remember. I was just like, hey, like, I'm sorry that you're stuck here, but I want you to know that it's okay and it's safe to move on. And your brother, Benjamin or whatever, is waiting for you on the other side. It's okay to cross over. And as I'm saying it, psychically speaking to a spirit, I have just goosebumps. And then all of a sudden, I feel alone again in my apartment and I feel calm. And I'm going to be honest, it took me like 15-20 minutes to muster the courage to turn around again. But when I turn around again, the doorway is completely clear. There's no entities, no nothing. So yeah, that's the time a bathroom ghost, I guess, was attached to me and I helped her move on. Alrighty, thank you.
Cool.
Now, was her mom or her friend's mom the one with the
Friend's
green
mom.
willer? Okay, that's the
Friend's
green killer.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's an awesome story.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. The idea of like you could touch something just out in the world and then something attaches to you. It's not helping with my germophobia.
Yeah,
So,
that's
adding
tough.
on to me not wanting to touch stuff.
Well, yeah. Also, to full disclosure, Betsy and I ran into each other in the world earlier today.
we did
People
were
like
both
to talk to you.
grocery shopping. Oh yeah.
Strangers, yeah. You
Yeah, yeah.
probably get approached a lot now, especially now that like you're on like the most popular show on television.
Yeah, I get approached a lot. It's always so nice, and I do have a very specific look
Yeah.
and literal voice, so it's very easy for people to be like, okay, yeah, you're it,
Because I know I've been with you and people have always recognized you, but I just bet it's like even more and older people now too.
Yeah, it's a lot of everybody.
But more than you probably in the past, like people like my parents' age probably, because that's like a huge, like they love that show.
They love ghosts. Yeah,
I mean everyone does, but like that is like a new probably demographic for Betsy fans.
Yeah.
And anyway, I'm just saying that when those old people die, they're going to come gone.
Stop it! No way! Stop it!
That old man today.
Oh. Okay, I'll help him cross over. If need
Cross
be.
over.
He was nice.
Honestly,
He was nice.
he's got a good 20, 30 years. He's great. He's
He's doing fine. He's
going to live forever, that guy.
He was buying the healthiest food.
Yeah. All right.
Wow, that's very cool. That is
Yeah,
so nuts. And that it worked, like it was spot on. Just like, here's the brother's name. Tell her that, like, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get a lot of info. That's
Wow.
All right. Do you want to do
yes, I
one
have
more? Yeah, do one more.
Yes, I have one. I forgot it was my turn. Okay, fun. We love Las Vegas, Marcy. We're
Yeah, I
big
was
Vegas
just
heads. You were
there.
just there.
I was just
Love
there,
Las
baby.
Vegas. This one's called Haunted AF Las Vegas Suite.
Oh,
yeah. Greetings during this spooky season, ladies. Thank you so much for reading my short spooky story about the friendly voice that woke me up during a sleepy pregnant drive home back in 92, 93. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this is kind of long. That same baby was born in July of 93, lovely and healthy. In February of 94, we bought our first home, a 10-room Victorian fixer-upper, cheap but needing lots of love. That's spooky. That's a spooky house to move into. One evening, it was just she and I in the rocking chair. Suddenly, she looks toward the door that leads to the front hall and stairway. She then, tracks someone from the doorway all the way past us to the back of the house. Uh-oh.
No.
My very own haunted house.
Oh.
I was not scared since she was not scared. Later, as a toddler, she started to talk about her friend Donna and Donna's grandfather, Pinky, all sorts of stories about how they visit her. Fun. This is nuts to move into a spooky house and immediately be like, oh my God, okay. In the next 9 years that we lived there, I had a few more creepy instances. A loud crash from upstairs sounding like a fully loaded bookshelf got tipped over, but I knew that room was empty. Oh. The next year, expecting my husband home late at night, I thought I saw him standing by the bed, just a dark male-shaped shadow backlit against the window. So I pulled back the covers and went back to sleep. Next morning, no husband. He shows up at noon the next day.
Where was he? What was he doing all night?
I don't know. Working, partying.
Nah, I'm mad at him. He should have come home.
Wait. Maybe he's like, I don't want to be in the house because I get pushed too much.
It's a different husband, yeah.
Different husband. I thought nothing of it until years later when I saw a show featuring, fucking shadow men. Damn it. Other instances, such as doors slamming, running feet sounds when I was upstairs with the kids, no one was there. Looking back, the air always felt heavy, and I always seemed to lose my energy when I was there. But I assumed it was because I had 2 little kids and working hard in the family business. Also, we could never seem to keep our brand new camcorder battery charged. Another clue. I promise I'm getting to the main story. Sorry, what?
Sorry. I was saying that.
Let's talk about this house.
The energy thing is like a big fucked up thing.
Yeah, and absolutely fair enough to be like, I don't know. I have 2 kids. Like, kids are so tiring.
Yeah,
and then to be like running a family business, it's like, of course. But I think if it was like, wait a second,
especially if your kid is talking to ghosts and creeping you out, that's gotta be exhausting.
That's gotta be so tiring, man. Okay, I promise I'm getting to the main story. So 30-some odd so 30-some odd years later, this same creepy little girl tells me she and her fiance want to get married in an Elvis chapel in Las Vegas. Of course you do, you fun-loving little weirdos.
I love it.
That's so cute.
That's fun.
So we made the plans. Her brother and close friends and fiance's family and friends all met last November in Vegas. It was a sweet and lovely ceremony with the birds exchanging... Oh, the brides. Excuse me. I was like, the birds. They got birds exchanging vows. Tweet, 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 tweet. With the brides exchanging heartfelt vows. A fun dinner followed, and then everyone went to different attractions in town. We had rented a deluxe party suite in the Golden Nugget so we could host everyone between events. I love
Fun.
Golden Nugget, dude. That rules. Floor-to-ceiling windows, sweeping grand staircase leading up to the loft bedroom overlooking everything. Dated but very impressive. That sounds awesome.
Cool.
There were weird shadows playing across the smoky mirrored walls due to the sun, clouds, and sightseeing helicopters sweeping by our hotel all day. Or so I thought. On day 2, I mentioned this to my husband. Weird shadows fucking with my head. LOL, silly me. Then he says, yeah, I've seen them too. Uh-oh. But we wrote it off to the smoked mirrors all over the walls of glass, clouds and sun, etc. Okay. So we stayed busy and managed to go to sleep way too late because Vegas, baby.
Hell yeah.
That night, I kept feeling my feet getting fucked with and the heavy comforter sliding off. No. Whatever this was is fucking with my feet. Not cool, man.
No.
Another clue. That is disgusting. Don't do that. Hey, don't do that. That is so fucked up. Ew, and also feet are gross. Don't touch them.
Especially because people are such perverts about feet, too.
Yeah, where it just adds to like, what, are you a feet perv?
Are you a feet perv?
Come on. Okay, rough night. But the next day we kept busy and had fun. The last night my husband took off to play poker, and by this point I'm on people overload, so I decide to stay in the creepy-ass suite alone until the brides and a good friend show up to watch movies later in the evening. So, of course, I load up on some delicious edibles to stay good and stoned until company comes. Yes.
They rule.
I stayed downstairs and tried really hard not to look toward the upstairs loft area, afraid of what I might see in the loft area where I have to sleep later that night. Ew. Anyway, they all show up for a movie night, and the 60-year-old mother of the bride, right?
Yeah.
Is too stoned to stay awake to watch a whole movie. Hey, we do what we have to in a haunted Vegas suite. The good news is that I did not shit my pants that whole week, and I was more than happy to get on a plane to go back to boring old Connecticut the next day. Love your podcast. Keep up the good work by making creepy stuff fun and relatable. Much love, Katrina.
Cool.
Wow.
I think Vegas is so haunted.
It's so haunted. It's so haunted. It's like because it's just such a place where like so much energy, so much wild, different energies are there.
Yeah.
You have desperation, you have hope, you have really positive, you have really negative. Like it's a wild place, and hotels also are just spooky, you know?
And the Golden Nugget just like has, I'm sure, a sordid history.
Yeah, dude. I want to say, did Ghost Adventures, or did they do like the reveal? Yeah. You know the Golden Nugget's got some wild stories. It's been there for so long.
So long.
It's a classic.
Let's see. Okay, this is on Threads. Let's see. Can I even look at Threads?
A spooky about Golden Nugget?
Let's see. Okay. The Golden Nugget, one of Vegas's oldest casinos, is haunted by the ghost of a woman who, trigger warning, jumped to her death in 1950s after losing everything at roulette.
Oh.
Her spirit appears near the tables whispering, "Bet it all." Often cursing players with losing streaks.
Another jump scare.
I don't believe it.
Good job.
Bet it all.
Bet it
oh
all.
my God.
Funny.
And then just a lot of other stories about hauntings there. You could probably spend hours looking up stories about the haunted Golden Nugget.
The haunted Golden Nugget.
It's a haunted little nugget.
It's a haunted little nugget.
What a cool family.
Yeah,
Ghosty, spooky.
that sounds like a very fun family of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, an Elvis Chapel wedding, that rules. Like.
Yeah, those little bird brides you got.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Cute little birds getting married.
I love it. Now, guys, thank you for sending these in. And hey, send more to us.
Keep them coming. We love them.
At gmail.com. And collect your ghost stories.
Yeah,
Tis
holidays are a good time. Tis the season. To ask friends, family for
also,
their ghost stories.
If you have social anxiety and people already think you're a fucking weirdo, you might as well ask them, do you have a ghost story? I think that's a great icebreaker.
Awesome icebreaker. Because even just getting into like, do you believe in ghosts or not? Do you believe in ghosts or not? DJ play a Christmas song. Dance all night long.
You interrupted yourself.
Yeah, I did. Because that's a fun icebreaker, too, of just hearing, like, because I guarantee people will be like, no, I don't believe him. However, this old man in a top hat, Abraham Lincoln, is haunting me, you know?
Because I guess my last name is Booth.
You're part of the booths, the infamous booths.
But not that booth. We invented soft cushions at restaurants.
Hey, an even better booth.
Even better booth.
I'm from the red leather booth family.
I'm from a family that actually made boots, but we had a lisp.
Oh, cute. We make really good boost.
We made
Booth.
boots. You gonna get on that horse that you went to boots? Okay, I'm stopping because I'm confused by my own self.
You
Yeah, send
interrupted
us.
yourself.
I with dumb thoughts.
Hey, same.
Yeah.
All day long.
Well, guys, send us your stories. Ask
Yes.
people, ice break, and enjoy the holiday season.
Woo.
All right. Bye.
Bye.